James E. Pepper Bourbon is as old as America itself.
Originally founded during the American Revolution.
Its current owner, Amir Pei, says since 1780, this distinct brand of Kentucky bourbon passed the lips of many prominent Americans.
The favorite brand of Ulysses S. Grant, Andrew Jackson, Henry Clay, and many, many others.
Yet the distillery closed in the 1960s, after the Pepper family left the business and sales plunged. But with bourbon's continuing popularity, both at home and abroad, Pei saw an opportunity in relaunching the historic brand in 2008. Reopening in 2017 after spending millions of dollars renovating the distillery, Pei set his sights on increasing his market share internationally.
And while it only accounted for about 10% of our business at the time in 2017, we saw a lot of opportunity to expand. In fact, we thought we could grow it to 20% of our business in 2018, 2019.
To do so, he created a 700-milliliter bottling line targeted for Europe, which the head of Kentucky's Distillers Association, Eric Gregory, says was a lucrative export market.
We were averaging between 20 and 30% growth every single year to the EU.
Then, out of the blue, says Pei, his dreams of expansion met the hard reality of global politics.
The United States put tariffs on steel and aluminum products from a number of countries, including the European Union, and the European Union decided to respond with tariffs on a number of American products,
including bourbon. Since 2018, it has been subject to a 25% tariff in Europe.
Crippling. This is something that we never saw coming.
Gregory says Kentucky bourbon sales dropped 35% globally, and it was about to get worse. EU tariffs were scheduled to double from 25% to 50% June 1st, but the hike is on pause while the Biden administration negotiates a broader trade agreement.
The problem we face right now is all the whiskey imports coming into the United States are tariff-free for the next 4 months. Meanwhile, we're facing still 25% on our exports.
The industry's goal is to get back to zero tariffs.
For us, it's just getting back to free and fair trade. We just want people to sit down at a table and work this problem out.
Until then, Amir Pei is trying to deal with the uncertainty created by the trade war so he can plan for the long term.
Because you don't want to send over product, and this is especially true for a small business like mine, that sits in a warehouse and doesn't sell, because that's a lot of money that we've tied up in producing that whiskey. And there's no guarantee it's going to sell. Then how do we get it back over here in the United States? We can't sell it over here, so it's very risky to do that.
An end to the dispute with the EU over steel tariffs that led to the bourbon tariffs isn't a sure thing. Steel groups in the United States support the tariffs, which have generated capacity investment. Trade cooperation is a topic on the agenda during President Biden's first foreign trip when he attends a U.S.-EU summit in Brussels in June. Kane, Farabaugh, VOA News, Lexington, Kentucky.